Hello everyone, Camp Blood Collections 2004, and I thought, why not do something different and show you my horror movie collection. Now, this ranges from VHS, DVD, and Blu-rays, and 4K Ultra HDs. Uh, I thought this would be fun, so let's get started with the restored version of Frankenstein. This is a part of the classic collection. Now, for these classic collections, they really choose a color scheme for every individual movie, and I think it looks fantastic for each of these movies. Here's Frankenstein. Okay, next up we have, oh boy, we have Dracula here. Okay. Really cool looking. I like this. I really like Dracula a lot, and I like that the box for it too. All right. Next up, we have the Mummy. Let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. All right. This is the Mummy. Really cool looking color scheme for this one. I like how they're all universally similar in design, just with different colors and of course different characters. Get it? Universally. Okay. Yeah, they are VHS tapes, just in case you don't believe me. There it is. Okay. Yeah, there's the Mummy. Alright. So next up, we do have Son of Frankenstein right here. I got this at a gaming convention not too long ago. I think it was in November. Same style, just a little bit of a dark blue, purplish color. They're all part of the classic collection. This looks really nice on a shelf. There's Son of Frankenstein. Now, next up is, just give me a second. We have the Invisible Man. Now, I'm planning on watching this soon. This is probably one of my favorite covers that I've seen out of all the tapes I've owned. At least for the monster-wise, this is definitely one of my favorites. I like how the people come around to the sides of this thing. And here's the back. And here's the top. There's the Invisible Man. Okay, next up we have another man. We have the Wolf Man. Another cool looking cover. A lot of these slips, or these, I guess, covers for the tapes are in great condition, except for, of course, there's going to be like little bends and wear and tear on the corners. That's common when it comes to things like VHS tapes with the slips, or any other slip like slip covers for like DVDs or Blu-rays and what have you. Next up, this one isn't a part of the classic collection, but it is a monster movie. It's the Creature from the Black Lagoon. I do like this design, but it's a shame I don't have the classic collection. Although they're not too hard to get, so I should be able to find one fairly easily and fairly cheap. This one, unlike the others, you have to actually flip it this way from the front to see the top in the correct fashion. And there's the Creature from the Black Lagoon. And we have two more VHS tapes. Here we have Revenge of the Creature. This is back to the classic collection. This is another one of my favorites, along with The Invisible Man and probably The Wolfman. And there's Revenge of the Creature. I just really like how the creature pops out of the background. And we have the setting in the background with the ship as well. And the researchers on it too. I really love the scuba diving from the first movie, and the aquarium, and when the creature flips the car over is pretty cool in this movie. Finally, for my VHSs, we have The Creature Walks Among Us, and it looks really good. I definitely like this one a lot more than Revenge of the Creature. except for his design. His design's very strange. Okay, so we've pretty much blasted through the VHS tapes here. See, they're all here. I'll be moving on to DVD next, so I'll see you in a second. Getting into some DVDs. Stick around and find out what kind of DVDs I have. First up, we have Gollum. I can't believe, or the Limehouse Gollum. This looks more like a drama, kind of like a Gotham. This does not look like a horror movie at all, but apparently it is. And I'm a big dum-dum. This does not look like a horror movie in the slightest. There's no ounce that I could ever think that this would be a horror movie. But that's what Google tells me, and so here it is. It's also sealed, just in case if you were wondering. I don't even know why you'd care, because that's something... It doesn't look like a horror movie. Next up we have Aftermath. This is also sealed. Okay. Next up we have Monsterland by Dead Central. This looks crazy. This looks like a jellyfish Sharknado crossover type thing. I don't even know what the hell I'm looking at. Next up is Hellfest. From the producers of The Walking Dead. Next up is The Condemned, or just Condemned. That's The Condemned. Next up we have Raptor. This looks like a cool cover. I like this cover. Not a big fan of the back though. Next up we have Halloween H2O. I recently picked this up off of eBay and got it in on the 14th, which was a few days ago. Not a big fan of how H2O handles the cover. Looks kind of cheap, but you know, doesn't take anything away from the movie, to be honest. And there's Halloween H2O. Next up we have Halloween, John Carpenter's Halloween from '78, the original on DVD. This is an Anchor Bay release. I think it was 2007. This was released. There's Halloween. Next up, we have Saw 3 unrated edition on widescreen DVD. This has a slipcover, and you'd probably want it because if you didn't, this will be the only thing you'd see if you didn't have the slipcover. Yeah. Not really the most decorative case out there, but if you have the slipcover, it definitely makes up for that by a lot. Let's put this back in. Boom. Next up, we have Saw 4. It's a Trap. This is the same thing. Same set, as you can see. It has the slipcover thing. Here's the disc on this side. There's Saw 4. Next up, we have Child's Play. Great cover, great film. I like the little color scheme it has with like similar colors to Chucky's clothing, like the bluish purple on here, and then the red, obviously with the red stripes on his sleeves. Yeah, Child's Play. Next up, we have Scream 2. Not a big fan of this cover. This giant arch over here isn't really interesting. I prefer the original cover, the original artwork for the original film. But this isn't bad by any means. I just don't like it personally. Nothing against the movie itself. It's just, I don't know, this cover just doesn't appeal to me. Next up, now this cover appeals to me, is Alien on DVD. The green is awesome, the green and the black. This is a holographic kind of deal. If you flip it in a certain angle, you can see something different. There's a side, here's a back. I love the way this looks. This green, especially in the darker green on the actual case, is amazing. This thing is absolutely incredible. And this does open up to the film here. And that is Alien on DVD. Next up, we have two more solo movies, and then we have, for the final two DVDs, we have two box sets, or two movie sets, I guess. But first, we have The Paranormal Activity. Not a big fan of this movie. I mean, it was pretty popular when it came out, but I don't know, just it doesn't appeal to me, to be honest with you. But here it is. The cover is cool. There's Paranormal Activity. And another movie I'm not really a fan of, but the cover's alright. It's The Grudge. It never forgives. It never forgets. I mean, yeah, The Grudge. I also have a Blockbuster sticker on it. That's probably rare and like worth $400,000. So, I mean, hey, if you want to hit me up for this for $400,000 or less, we can work out a deal, but it can't go below $399,999. Otherwise, it's not a deal. Not interested. Okay, next up, we have the box sets. First, I'll talk about the Nightmare on Elm Street collection that I have. I like this cover a lot. I just love the Freddy in the back, shadow in like the darkness, the shadow, as he's scratching his claws on the wall here, and the way this looks, like the text looks great. And here is the side. And then here's the back, which has a picture of a lot of the films and a list of all the movies that are included with this set. Has a quote, 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. All that stuff, all that fun jazz. And here is just like another set of movies that I'll show you later. It has this cool little insert. You can slide out the movie, and it's essentially the same thing that was on the cover is also on the case. And that is this set. And finally, we have the Friday the 13th 8-movie collection. Now, I'm not a big fan of this stock Jason look, with him just having the machete ready to swing it at you. I don't know, it looks very plain, and I'm not a big fan of it. The color scheme's nice, but other than that, it doesn't look that great. Nothing's really going on. It just has a list of all the movies with a little bit of special features on each of them. There's not even a picture in the back, which is kind of lame, but, you know, whatever. But this concludes our DVDs, and we'll be moving on to Blu-rays. Alright, let's get this out of here, and let's get on to the Blu-rays. Blu-rays. So first up we have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre on Steelbook, actually. This is the original on Steelbook. I love the state of Texas in the back with Leatherface going to chainsaw this girl up with some skulls coming out. And down here we have the family and the little house. And then we'll see here that this is the house with the land, the sun peeking out over the horizon, and then the ground turning into a chainsaw. I think that's really neat. Here's the side. And then here's inside. There's Texas Chainsaw Massacre on Steelbook. Next up, we have Halloween 2018 on Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. So here's the front, here's the side, and here's the back. Not the biggest fan of this color scheme with the bonus features and deleted scenes and all that. Or this, to be honest, but I understand why they have to do it. It's just more of a nitpick for me. I do like the top of it, though. Michael Myers and his blade coming through over these pictures. And a little description here. Let's open this up. And here is Halloween 2018 on Blu-ray and DVD. There's Halloween 2018 on Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. Alright, next up we have Friday the 13th on Blu-ray and digital. This is the new remaster that came out last year in 2021. Here's the front, here's the side, here's the back. This is pretty cool. I like the little chants that Jason does. Killer Mommy Killer. Special features. And here's a description. And then here's the inside. Newly remastered for Blu-ray, you can see there. And then we do have the disc here on Blu-ray. I mean, iconic look, iconic cover. Everybody knows what this is. So nothing new here. But this is Friday the 13th. The new remaster on Blu-ray and digital. Next up, we have Candyman by Nia DaCosta and Jordan Peele. I love the black and yellow scheme with Candyman popping out. I love the font of the Candyman logo. And here's the back. Really cool. I still love this color scheme. It's so nice. Let's pop up the actual case. It's the same thing as you can see here. Same thing. And then we open it up. This is pretty reflective. Here's Candyman on Blu-ray, and here is Candyman on DVD. That is Candyman by Jordan Peele and Nia DaCosta. Beautiful. Alright, next up we have Scream Factory's release of the original Candyman. This is the art that they advertised and sold the movie in. I do not have the slipcover for this, unfortunately, but I don't need it because this looks really good. This does come with the alternate case, the alternate cover art that came with the movie. Let's take out this disc, and you can see it there, and then the back on that side. These discs come with the theatrical cut and the unrated cut of the film. That is Candyman on Blu-ray. Alright, next up we have Army of Darkness, the Screwhead Edition. This is a very early release, very early into the life of Blu-ray. I think this was like 2012, 2013. You get that old feel when you see the actual back of it. See, it looks very old school in terms of Blu-ray. It still looks cool though. I like the front iconic cover of Army of Darkness. I like the font. Here's the disc inside. Screwhead Edition. That is Army of Darkness on Blu-ray. Next up, we have Evil Dead 2 on Blu-ray and digital, directed by Sam Raimi. I like how Ash and the Evil Dead's hands, everything you'd want to see pop out is highlighted in red. I think that's a cool touch, and everything else is in black or gray. And the Evil Dead 2 comes up behind him. Here's the back. Open it up. Oh. And there is Evil Dead 2 on the disc. And that is Evil Dead 2 on Blu-ray and digital. Finally, for our solo releases of Blu-ray, we have My Bloody Valentine in 3D. The version that comes with the 3D glasses. I haven't seen this movie yet, but heard it was okay. I mean, this is a remake, so I'm not expecting too much from it. Here's the inside. It comes with the digital copy, which is kind of weird. This is a digital copy to put in your computer to watch. Or here is the Blu-ray itself. And I will show you that I do have the 3D glasses right here. And that is My Bloody Valentine on Blu-ray. Blu-rays, and we move on to the finale, the 4K Ultra HDs, and of course anything that is included like DVD sets or, Blu-rays that come included with 4K Ultra HD sets, releases. So first up we have the new release, the 25th anniversary 4K Scream, the original. And I really like how reflective this case is, especially the slipcover. There's the side. And here's the back. Not a big fan of the back that much. I think it could have been a little better. I do like how some things in the pictures pop out, but just a little nitpick of me. Here's the actual case. As you can see, the same thing. open this bad boy up. Hold on. Just a second. Here we have the actual disc inside here. Really cool looking disc. I like this disc a lot. And here is screen on 4K Ultra HD. Films that were released at the same time frame. It is the 5 Halloween movies. So first we'll look at the first one, the original Halloween collector's edition, 4K Blu-ray, and this also comes with the DVD of the TV cut. And one thing I like about these movies is this like cardboard insert. They're nice, sturdy, and durable. They're a lot more durable than VHS slip covers or a Blu-ray or other slip covers for movies. Just really nice and solid. I love this artwork, and the movie is in here, but this movie just refuses to come out. So see if I can get it out. There we go. Okay. As you can see, it's the same thing. Here's the inside. See, we have 4K Ultra HD there. Then we have Blu-ray here. And we have Blu-ray. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Not the TV cut. We have the original color timing of the film just on Blu-ray. There we go. That is Halloween on 4K. And just all you can do is just slip this back in. Boom, like that. Easy and simple. Next up, we have Halloween 2, and it's essentially much of the same. I love how they kept one artist to do all 5 of these films. It keeps this uniform look, and I love how they all have this similar art style and layout, like in the back here. As you can see, let's pull back up Halloween 1. You can see here has a quote at the top, and then a description, and then in the middle, special features, and on the left, we have an image of the film. I just love this universal look. And this also comes out. They all have reversible covers of their original movie posters, but I just prefer to keep this. So for Halloween 2, we have the 4K version. We have the Blu-ray, the theatrical cut. And then actually, Halloween 2's television cut is on DVD here. Sorry about that. It's actually Halloween 2 that has a television cut. But yeah, theatrical cut for Blu-ray, and then the 4K Ultra HD new release of Halloween 2. Slide it back in, this nice cardboard, and there's Halloween 2. Now we move on to Halloween 3, and this is got to be one of my favorite looks of the set. I just love the factory in the back, the TV, all the amount of TVs with the commercial on it. Silver Shamrock, and then the men in the suit here, and then the kids wearing the silver shamrock masks, about to get killed from the commercial giveaway thingy. There's the side, and here's the back. See, same look, same idea. Has a reversible cover of the original movie poster, and this one only comes with 2. The rest of these movies in this set only come with 2, being the Blu-ray version and the 4K Ultra HD version. Let's go ahead and slide this bad boy back in. Boom. Halloween 3. Let's move on. Halloween's 4, and then we'll look at 5. Halloween 4. I like what they were going for with this cover. We have the ambulance Michael's been carried in the beginning, and in the beginning of the film, we have the mob riot people in the cars after Michael Myers. Michael's reflection of the knife showing Jamie in her clown outfit at the ending. The kids trick-or-treating in the middle of the film. And I just really like the look of this film. It definitely gives me that autumn feel, like the rest of these movies do, with the orange autumn leaves, the Halloween vibe. You know what I mean? There's a bridge in the back. This looks really nice. Same thing here. This also, same gig has been going on for the rest of the other 3 films. This does include the both Blu-ray and the new 4K. And then this just slides back in like this. This does have its reversible art. That's Halloween 4. And finally in the set, we have Halloween 5. We have Myers' Frankenstein's castle bullshit here. The scythe with the reflection. I like the reflection there. There's obviously the way Michael looked in the film is right here instead of the poster art, which is included as reversible. Um, there's the car, police car, and there's a SWAT van or whatever. Halloween 5, the side, and there's the back. This comes out like so. Front, side, back. Okay. Let's open this up. If this wants to open up, okay. And finally, we do have both the Blu-ray and the 4K versions of this film. It does come with the original poster artwork. We just slide it back in like so. Boom. There we go. Halloween 5. As you can see, I didn't go too easy on this film. I'm not the biggest fan of this film. That's all I'll say about it for now, because I don't want this to drag on for too long. Let me know if you want to see my thoughts on all the Halloween films. I'll definitely be excited to do that. Next up, we have the new Halloween Kills on 4K Ultra HD. The only thing I can say about this is this looks amazing. I like this cover a lot for Halloween Kills. No matter how you shit on the movie, if you hate it or if you like it, you gotta admit this looks awesome. This cover looks awesome. It includes the alternate ending, and it also includes the theatrical version as well at the bottom right here. Definitely has a shiny feel to it, and it includes that badass scene that goes around and the text pops up in front of it, which is really cool. Let's slide it up. Same case for the actual case here. A little bit different here. Doesn't include the firefighter scene of Michael Myers shown here. It's kind of just plain, which is a little bit of a letdown, but I understand. Just give me a second. All right, so this is Halloween Kills on Blu-ray and 4K Ultra HD. Let's slide this back in, and that is Halloween Kills on 4K Ultra HD. And finally, to wrap up our Blu-ray 4K Ultra HD combo sets or what have you, I am going to have to move this out of the way. Excuse me, Michael. Let's actually put him over here. Okay, so we have the Friday the 13th Deluxe box set. Let's actually move this down a little bit. Probably want to zoom out because this thing is pretty big. This artwork is amazing. This thing is gorgeous. I love this thing so much. Every iteration of Jason, including our boy Roy and Pamela's head and young boy Jason down here at the bottom. If you could pull that up. And we have Pamela's head here, young boy Jason. Our boy Roy. We have all the iterations of Jason on this thing. Devin, I guess, is the artist. You did a great job on this. This is absolutely beautiful. Here's the top of this thing. And of course the bottom is, I can't really show it, but I'm going to try right here. There we go. That's all the companies that own different films, all the ratings, unrated, rated R, unrated. Scream Factory released this, and here is the back where all the movies are located. And I'm not going to pull them out. This would take too long, but we do have, actually, I'll probably pull them out slightly. Okay. So we have the first movie here. Has the same artwork. So I think Friday 13th's 1, 2, 3. I think Halloween's 1. I keep saying Halloween. Friday 13th's parts 1 through. I'm gonna say, I want to say 8. Let me see. No, not 8. Okay, sorry. Let's see. We gotta figure this out right now, live. Okay, not 7. What about 6? Nope. Okay, so Friday the 13th parts 1 through 5 all have reversible artworks to show them alternate movie posters and what have you. And there's also these. There's 3. Here's 4. Final chapter. Let me kind of shake these out a little bit. Here is 5. This thing is sick. Oh, man, okay. This is a little bit annoying to deal with, but you know, here's 6. Just pull it out. They all have their backs and what have you. 7, I'll just pull them out. Screw it. Let's get 8 out here. I love 8's cover. This thing is awesome. 8's cover is amazing. Here's Jason Goes to Hell the Final Friday. Make sure I show that. Here's Jason X. Freddy vs. Jason. Friday the 13th Remake. And we also get bonus disc. 2 discs, actually. Let me actually show you. Here's 5. Oops. Oh, boy. Okay. I'm trying to get through this as fast as I can. There's the back of 5. Here's final chapter. Here's 3. Here's 2. And then here's part 1. And then we finally get this little booklet here of all the just a little essay about every film that's ever been released. And that concludes my movie collection for now. I will be getting more movies eventually. Man, this has been a chore to do, but you know, it was fun. I like doing this a lot. But I will be doing little hauls if I get any, and I'll record them and put them on my YouTube channel. Reviews of any collectibles like figures or anything I really come across, I'll do that. Let me make sure I put this in the right spot. Hold on. This thing is kind of crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this. This was definitely a fun time. Let's see, hold on. See, this is like a little puzzle. You see I have these like kind of splitting for some reason. I don't even know why I did it this way, but okay, I got it now. Okay. There you go. And this is the front. Let's put this back up like this. Let's go ahead and bring them over here. So, this is something new that I thought I'd do, and I really enjoyed it. Like I've said before, I feel like I'm repeating myself now, sorry. But yeah, I do want to do more of these action figures of like collectibles, masks, movies, or anything else really. Maybe news updates on new movies.